The mother of a Palestinian American boy stabbed to death in his own home testified today in the trial of her son's alleged murderer. Joseph Shuba has pleaded not guilty to charges against him, which include murder and hate crime charges. He's accused of stabbing the 6-year-old boy and his mother, who survived. The violence unfolded exactly 1 week after the Hamas terror attack on Israel in 2023. Prosecutors allege Shuba targeted the mother and son because of their Muslim faith. NBC News correspondent Maggie Vespa is in Joliet, Illinois, about 40 miles southwest of Chicago. Maggie, you were in court earlier where the boy's mother testified in graphic detail about what happened. What was said?
Yeah, she's still actually testifying, Ziegler. She's been on the stand for hours, but basically she walked through in really graphic detail, as you point out, how this attack went down, saying in the days after October 7th, her landlord started questioning her about her Muslim faith and what Hamas was doing overseas. Finally, on the day of, I want to show this quote that she gave on the stand, saying that he said to her, "I told you your people are killing babies and Jewish," she's speaking there, English not her first language, "in Israel, and you are not doing anything about it." And that's when she says he jumped on top of her, started stabbing and strangling her in front of her 6-year-old son. And then she said, "I'm thinking, it's the moment, it's the day, I'm dying." She thought she would die. She managed to fight him off and ran into the bathroom to call 911 as she was calling. And we heard this in the 911 call. She says that's when the landlord turned on Wadi Al-Fayoume, her son. He's 6 years old. Prosecutors say he stabbed the boy 26 times. And Zinclay, prosecutors told jurors to listen for the little boy's screams in the background of that 911 call, and you could hear it in that courtroom. It's been an incredibly graphic morning, and again, this is just day one.
Yeah, such difficult details there, Maggie. And I understand before that testimony, the defense and prosecution delivered their opening statements to the jury. What did they say?
Right. Yeah, all of this morning. We'll start with the prosecution. To them, they say it's very simple. They say he was radicalized by conservative talk radio he was listening to about the war, saying, quote, "This happened," meaning the attack, "because this defendant was afraid that a war that had started on October 7th, a half a world away in the Middle East, was going to come to his doorstep." And then they continued, "This happened because Hanan and Wadi were Muslim." The defense, in their opening statements, interestingly, not even mentioning any of that, not mentioning the war, not mentioning any semblance or sense of radicalization, instead saying, quote, "Some of the evidence and testimony you're going to hear is likely to spark very visceral, emotional reactions, and then you're going to have to move beyond your emotions, examine every piece of evidence." In short, Sinclair, they basically insinuated that there are holes in the state's case. They insinuated that evidence was overlooked and that police jumped to a conclusion, assuming Shuba, the landlord, did it, could have missed other possibilities. They didn't say what those possibilities were, but that seems to be their tactic moving forward. We should know Shuba has pleaded not guilty, and again, this case just getting underway.
More to come. Maggie Vespa, thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.